Hello everyone, my name is Leonardo. I'm the founder of My60, a specialist in exercise for seniors. This video was recorded directly from Brazil and dubbed so you can have access to this valuable content that will truly change your health in the coming years. Please enjoy the video.
3 exercises for those who have sarcopenia and want to improve their balance. But I want to tell you this. Sarcopenia is generally known only as muscle loss. However, sarcopenia is not just that. It's much more related to loss of strength. Some people even have a significant amount of muscle in their legs, but they have weakness. And that's when we start calling it dynapenia. But you don't need to remember that name. Let's get started. This video will be extremely focused. You can leave here with information to put into practice for your health, improve your balance, and reduce the risk of falls. Let's begin. There are 3 exercises. The first 2 are already known on this channel, and if you follow us, you've probably done them before, right? So let's go. We're going to do the calf raise. Raise exercise to start. Okay, let's begin. But keep in mind, the last one is extremely important. We're going to divide it up like this. 2 exercises that affect the ankle, because if you have an unstable ankle, you'll fall forward. You fall backward, you fall to the side, but backward. Okay, okay. And finally, we'll be with hip exercises. They'll be the last ones. Let's begin. First exercise, calf raises. It is simple. I won't even complicate it. Look, raise them up, lower them. Raise them up, lower them. This exercise is very difficult to do wrong. If you do with your legs together, will it be wrong? No. But the best way to do it is to keep it closer to the direction of your hip. You don't need to have your legs like this or like that. Even more or less at hip width. How many repetitions, Leo? If you're not used to this exercise, 2 sets of 20. I'm going to do a set of 20 here with you now, okay? Okay, get ready. 1, 2, 3 up there. Look. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just from. Yeah, I already understand this movement is very simple. And we're moving on to the next one. I don't show both sets. I only did one to demonstrate. If you're already used to this math, follow this channel, and I've already included this exercise in your routine. You can do 4 sets of 20. The second exercise is the calf raise exercise. It has the opposite objective. The calf muscle, you know, the big muscle in the back of your lower leg, that muscle we just worked in the exercise, prevents us from falling forward. Every time we're about to fall forward, we put our weight on the balls of our feet, avoiding exerting force and pulling ourselves backward in the opposite direction. When we're about to fall backward, we put force on our heels when we see the balls of our feet lift. Okay. So this is the movement we're going to do here now. We'll walk, but we're going to do it leaning against the wall. Pro tip. Press hips, press shoulders, and shift feet forward slightly. If you stay here with your knees bent, it won't work. Your knees have to be straight. Okay? Let go of the wall, and your feet can't be here because you won't be able to lift yourself up very high. Move them forward a little more. Okay? Just be careful not to slip. So na e. 1, 2, 3. Do you understand? I'm going to do 20 repetitions of the brain. So you already have a lot of information. I'm going to go on to the last one, which is wonderful for your hips, and consequently, you'll see the importance of this for your balance. Let's go. Look, 1, up there. Your butt is already spread apart. 3, no touching your butt. 4, look forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I stop. This exercise, same thing. If you're used to it, you can do 3 to 4 sets of 20 repetitions. If you're not used to it, if it's the first time you're seeing this, or the first time you're going to do it, or you haven't trained in the last 2, 3, or 4 weeks, then I recommend that you start by doing 2 sets of 20. This exercise here isn't miraculous, meaning you won't do it once and never need to do it again in your life. It is necessary for you to perform this at least 2 to 3 times a week in order for you to notice a significant difference. Okay? What gives results isn't going in the right direction. What gives results is going in the right direction with consistency and discipline. Now let's move on to the third exercise. As I said, the base, the ankle, is extremely important for you to have balance. For that reason, it's not that anyone is being a clown, but in a personal situation, when trying to show a good sense of equilibrium, they'll place a ball or some similar object at the base, i.e. beneath their feet, to display that even though that instability is present, that individual is able to stay balanced. That individual. So, whenever your base is unstable, the risk of falling increases. Because of this, so those professionals who work in the circus plays so it's unstable, things so it's unstable to surprise you. Wow, how can this person balance like that? So what I want to tell you is this: if your ankle with the joint is weak, unstable, there's no way around it. You're gonna fall, okay? And then there are swollen feet, a series of issues. Now let's move on to the third and final exercise. I'm thinking of bringing a bonus for you, okay? But let's do this third and final one, and I'll make that decision during the exercise. This exercise helps prevent from performance asphyxias because many people of the concept when they start to feel weak, especially in their glutes and lower back, and the muscles of the spine begin to lose posture, and this increases the risk of falling forward. Because if you're like that gravity that pulls you down. You fall downwards and consequently forward. Although that goes all goes, okay? So what happens? This exercise works the glutes and the lower back. How is it done? You lift one foot off the ground, but I don't feel very confident. Certainly you won't feel very confident in this exercise because we've already lifted one foot off the ground, increasing instability. But what's the key? Hold on to the hands of someone who is firm or onto some rigid how tight wood structure that you can actually trust. If it's something that will move, then I recommend that you don't do this exercise to avoid the risk of falling. And here, how's it going to be done? I'm going to do it holding on to one side only, but it could be done this way, see? It could be done like this, but I'll do it here just to make it easier for you to see. No. Look, straight feet. Went down. Came back up. I didn't go down like this. Posture, belly in. You'll feel it contracting this butt here. Look. This side of the butt. Let's go. 20 movements. I'll do it with you. Let's go. 3. That's it. 4. This exercise is very complex. It's very good. The person will fall forward, the muscles contract, and make you come back, kick hand back. Look. Third. 17 movement only of the hip. It will be tired. Ironically, those with little strength, those who are weaker, will think very logically, Leo must be crazy because I'm tired, I'm weak. My legs are wobbly, I lack balance of view. And he gives me an exercise to perform 20 movements. I only do 10. Exactly that. Are those 10 movements that you do counterproductively important? Yes, but they won't give you the strength you expect. To gain strength, to improve your balance, you need a stimulus that takes you out of your comfort zone. A stimulus, as I said, ironically, those with the least strength are the ones who fatigue the most. But consequently, in the following days, not instantly, your body will go through a process that we call process that's recognized. What is supercompensation? As the word itself says, compensation. It's a compensatory effect. If your body had difficulty performing ayamoko, it will create a compensatory physiological mechanism so that next time, so that you don't feel any difficulty. But it's not just compensatory, it's super compensatory. So being super compensatory increases strength, increases muscle gain, increases all this connectivity between the central and peripheral nervous systems. So all these adaptations, central nervous system, physiological strength level, all end up resulting in you walking with more firmness and more security in your daily life, okay? So I want to say the following. I brought 3 movements for you, but in a random, isolated way. It was intentional and specific for those who have a lack of balance and for those who have sarcopenia. But why do I say it was isolated? Why do I say it was random? It was random because there is no plan in your life today for how you will train during the week and during the weeks and during the months. So that's why I created a course called Combating Sarcopenia Level 1, which has a program that aims for you to have a significant increase in strength in 1 month in 30 days. In other words, you won't need to keep going in. On YouTube, they always say, today I'm going to do this, that, train my arms and train my abs. No, you need a logical periodization that makes sense so that you can go through this super compensation we mentioned. This super compensation happens between 48 and 72 hours, which is when your body in that muscle you worked that had the correct stimulus. It's not enough to just train that muscle. You have to have the correct and adequate stimulus after 48, 72 hours of rest. Your body will improve everything I mentioned. It'll increase strength levels. It'll be a little stimulus for your body to store more protein from your diet, causing that muscle to grow, increase in size. Okay. Central and peripheral nervous systems will be targeted, boosting what we call neuroplasticity, and thus improving the brain's capacity of adaptation. This adaptive capacity is termed plasticity or plasticity, which simply means adaplastic. And what would that be? Adaptation? One of them is neurogenesis. What is neurogenesis? Genesis comes from formation, emergence, birth. So neurogenesis means the emergence of nerve cells, the emergence of neurons, and also the emergence of new synapses, so all of this is extremely important to help you and make you cognitively better, improve your mental and muscular work, improve your strength level, because increase your strength level, because increase comes solely from increasing muscle mass. You might not even increase muscle mass in the next 2 weeks, but by doing the right exercises, you can increase your strength level and already feel a change in your daily life. So this course was created precisely for that, for you who want to have an easier life, not get so tired when you're standing, and reduce the difficulty you have in your daily life, sometimes even taking a shower standing up. And perhaps you, the listener, aren't experiencing this higher level or difficulty, but you've already lost muscle, lost strength, and noticed that you're walking a little slower. You've noticed you're having difficulty climbing stairs, and you've also noticed difficulty sitting and standing. So if you answered yes to any of these statements, I recommend you purchase our Combedarin Sucrose Penalel course in Alelo. How do you purchase it? Just scan one of the QR codes displayed on your screen using your phone's camera, assuming you're watching this on a television, and it will take you to the payment page. On this page, you can complete your purchase with convenient installment options, paying up to 12 installments, all at an extremely affordable price. It's extremely affordable, right? Second, much lower. Just to give you an idea of the price, the lowest cost we charge here to see someone twice a week is $16.20 per month. That's not a one-time payment. It's paid every month. And this course is 5 to 6 times cheaper. Asanya, you pay that only once and have access to this course for life, right? Second positive point, second positive point, no. For those it's on your cell phone, how do you do it? There's a comment below this video. The first pinned comment is from Masavaya60, which has a link. You can click on that link and it will take you to the payment page here. That's all for now, and I hope that if this video provided you with important health information, you would share it with at least one person. I sincerely hope that since this video was very helpful and the result is very impactful, you would share it with 5 people. But God bless you, and I'm going to attend to someone here now.
I'd like to congratulate you now for having watched this content, which will undoubtedly contribute to your well-being, not just for today, but for many years into the future. I highly recommend that you share this content if you found it valuable, as it could consequently enrich the life of someone else. And furthermore, if this resonated with you, please subscribe to this channel to receive more videos just like this one. I truly hope you have the most wonderful day of your life.